So I'm driving behind the guy, Crick, and he's going 50 and a 60 last night, making me all sorts of mad. But I'm like, okay, fine. Going 50 down this hill, fine. It's a 60, by the way. He's doing 50. Then when we get to a spot where there's 2 lanes, I get a pass. The motherfucker goes up to 65. Oh, it made me also. Oh, look, we're live. Hey, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Game On. This is your Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will from Game On. He's Cricket from sportsbigsotlocals.com. We're here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. And boy, oh boy, do we have a show jam-packed for you. We talk about this Jerry Jones, Deion Sanders deal. I'm going to make an argument that this is actually what's going to happen and is the best thing that can happen for the Cowboys. So we'll talk about that. But first, Cricket, we survived. We survived yesterday, my man.
What was yesterday?
It was the first day without football in five straight days, man. I mean, it felt weird. I didn't have anything to turn on last night that was football related.
Yeah.
I was getting withdrawals, but I survived the night.
We made it, man. Made it. Got the cold sweats and all that stuff. We survived through, man. We survived.
That's right.
I'm all right this morning, man. Chugging along. How you doing, sir?
I'm waking up still. Coffee's just about to finish up, so I'm going to go get me some of that nice premium P-Berry. I just realized I'm not supposed to curse in the first 30 seconds, and I fudged that up. Damn it. That driver, though, he pisses me off.
I don't blame you, dude. That stuff drives me crazy.
I know.
Absolutely crazy.
I know. Just who does a 50 and a 6? It wasn't even bad conditions last night either, dude. It was 25 degrees, but there was like zero. The roads weren't wet or anything like that. It was just cold. And it was like just enough time to where I'm like, I can't really speed up I didn't really want to speed up at the moment and pass this dude because it would have been close. And I was like, whatever. And then he just kept going slow. And I'm like, really? Okay. And then when I had my opportunity, the dude speeds up, and I'm like, you? Those are the moments where you just want to. Mont says Subaru. I don't even remember. No, it wasn't a Subaru. I think I can't even remember. This is. It's one of those days where you just are like, man, I wish I could just ram my car into this dude.
Mm-hmm. Play some Mad Max stuff, man.
Yeah, and not worry about the repercussions of it. You know what I mean? Just like no one gets hurt. You just want to.
Yep. No, I understand.
Yes, the chat is popping off this morning. We are the most professional, on-time, non-clickbait sports show on the internet, ladies and gentlemen. We are the most pro. We are Game On. How about that? We are your favorite sports show's favorite sports show. Dun, dun, dun. And we do have the mommy milkers for you today because that's what chat is asking for. So let's drop those mommy milkers. Boom.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away?
Bombs away indeed. Heavy steps. I'm doing this one for you on let's see. There it is. Did that for you, Steps. He says he likes to see when his stuff pinned up there when he's in the chat. Over on Rumble, you can see it now. You can see Heavy Steps. So can I manage that? Can I pin it to the bottom?
I don't know what you're pinning.
Bottom. His comment about us being most pro.
Yeah.
There we go. Anyways, let's say hello to the fine folks that are here, and then we're going to get into sports stuff, I guess.
Sports, all right.
Sports.
Sports.
Good morning, B. McCormick. Glad to see you. You need more P-Berry? You always need more P-Berry, baby. Mm-hmm. Always. Mont's in the house. Good morning, Mont. Mont, we did a little bit better. The ladder didn't come through for us, but at least we did a little bit better with that Cleveland Cavalier pick yesterday. That was nice. For the S&P 500 pick. That was nice.
Okay. I put a couple bets yesterday, man. I wound up down $1.31 yesterday.
Down or up?
Down $1.31.
That's no bueno.
No bueno, but I mean, just an actual dollar, not like a dollar, like $100, like just a dollar. So
Okay.
we'll survive, man.
Okay.
We'll survive.
Well,
Appreciate
it
that,
looks
big
like
boy. Appreciate
I
that,
won
bro.
all my Thunder picks too. I'm looking at right now. There we
We
go.
love that. I went 1-1 in hockey and 1-1 in college basketball yesterday.
Let's see. Ooh. Buku's in the house. Good morning, Buku. Okay, we're caught up. Yeah, Crick. For my little beat the S&P, I think we finally freaking had a winning day. And of course, the other game that I was gonna Crick, the other game that I was gonna do. Oh my gosh, that I was gonna ladder out. I decided not to. I'm like, I don't want to go big today. We're just gonna do it. OKC. I'm like, I'm just gonna play these juicy money lines for just a squeaky little profit.
What'd they do?
I mean, they won it all, but like you end up winning. I think the line was like 13 or something, so it wouldn't have been crazy, but they ended up winning by 16. You know, they won with ease. But I was gonna play each quarter. So like I was gonna play first quarter, first half on the spread, and game on the spread, and they all ended up covering. And I just didn't do it. But hey, we'll take the nice little profit, a little 1% play on a -800, a -365, and a -260. All winners, baby.
We
Free
love that,
money on
dude.
the floor.
We love that, just laying there, pick it up out the weeds, man.
Oh my goodness. Oh, good. Now I don't have to do as much work today. Did you see this? You see this? I can just sit back and relax and let Steps run the show today. How about that?
Man, let's go, bro. We wanted all your thoughts anyway, man.
I was trying to stay frozen, but I blinked.
It happens, bro. What up, grass guy?
Look at this, Crick. I laddered. I'm so pissed about this though. I laddered. So I played the Cavs on the money line for all these things. Winner. I played the Cavs at the -8.5 where it was at. Winner. Then I laddered at 2 points going out, just a little bit, right? Nothing crazy. They won by 10. Son of a bitch.
They've been on a heater. Cavs
What?
are good. They're good.
Oh yeah, dude. It was a perfect revenge spot. That's why I love the game so much. The first quarter was actually my favorite. It was a perfect revenge spot because they just lost to the Pacers the other day. Like they were playing back-to-backs.
Oh, like against each other?
Yeah, and if you just I think they swapped home and home. But if you bet the team that loses especially if they're the better team in that back-to-back spot, they usually win.
The unders are usually good plays in those as well. Just because I wonder if that hit. Because they just played each other. Tendencies are still fresh in their head.
No, the overhit last night.
Yeah.
It's a Pacers game, dude. You can never trust an under in the pace. That was the right way, though. I'm sure it went from 238 to 230 is if I remember correctly. So it did come down, people expecting it.
Dude, college basketball is so crazy.
No,
you want to talk about that?
I used something I learned from you guys with the Arizona game there. I didn't know if it applied to college basketball because I suck at college basketball.
No, it does.
Arizona was unranked in a -5-point favorite last night against a ranked opponent.
Against Baylor, yep. They wound up winning that thing by 11. I was on that one, man, but I had Wisconsin as my other one. Wisconsin -7. They were up 37-20 at the half. Wound up winning by 2. What?
Damn.
Did you see Indiana get blown out?
Yeah, I almost wanted to take Illinois, but I didn't want to bet against your Hoosiers in that one, man. Illinois is good.
Indiana had Ballo.
Is the
biggest waste of space, dude. That guy is so big, but he is not dominant.
Not. There's a lot of big dudes like that in college basketball, man. They just take up a bunch of space in the paint.
It makes you like Zach Edey was good, man.
Fuck,
he got a lot of calls, but
fuck Zach Edey. I don't want to hear that shit. Steps. That guy's a big lethargic bum.
After watching Ballo all year,
well, that guy's not very good either. But
Edey's way better than he was. At least Edey kind of dominated with his height.
I would hope so. At 7'5".
Well, that makes it even worse for Ballo.
Every time you touch the ball, you should score, and nobody should ever get a rebound. You should average 40 points and 40 rebounds every single game if you're 7'5" in any form of basketball. I don't care.
If you can stand on your tippy toes and dunk, You should
Yeah.
score like 50 points a game.
You should score every time you touch the ball. You should just hold it up above their head like you're playing your little brothers when Fisher Price goals, and you should just reach over and dunk it on them every time.
That's what I imagine playing basketball in the NBA is like, because you're so tall, like playing on a Nerf goal on your doors. Because every time you elevate, you're like pretty much at the level of the rim to shoot the ball.
Did you guys see that college player that made Shaq look small?
Yeah, that dude's like a freshman.
Shut up!
I'm sure.
No, what are you talking about?
Did get a haircut. Thanks, Buku, for noticing. Took that money from all the hockey. I've been learning some cricket. I'm learning about the not taking the 6 going under over that. Okay.
Yeah, I don't mess with that.
Also learning about the alt puck lines there from Buku. So
you gotta take those little -2.5 and stuff sometimes, man.
He's just reassuring everything you've ever said on the show.
That's all.
And we're up like 20 units. So shout out Buku. Thanks for the haircut.
This
dude's huge, dude.
God, that's Shaq too, bro.
Yeah, damn, dude.
Shaq's a pretty good sized feller.
He's got like at least a half a foot on him.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. Dude,
how tall is he?
7'9".
Shaq probably still dunk on that bum.
Oh, dude, he would put his ass into him. No homo.
I'm saying, you just move him,
back him down, and just freaking
move his beanpole ass out the damn way.
It's gotta feel so weird being that tall.
Oh, dude, everyone looks at you everywhere.
How's
not
the
even
weather
that?
up there,
I'm just
bro?
saying physically, like, dude, like you. I can't even imagine.
Every door you walk into, you got to squat down. Nothing's built life size for you. Nothing.
Custom made clothes.
Yeah, garbage. That'd be terrible.
Every girl is like 4 foot to you.
Every one of them. You tower over Angel Reese, bro.
Probably blessed with a piece just based off of how tall you are there. So he's probably living his life.
Hell. Based off simple physics and things, I guess.
Give me the 7'9".
Mm-hmm.
Can he run? I haven't watched him play.
Probably not real graceful.
I barely even heard of the guy until I saw
the cool thing is he has to take like 4 steps and he's at the other end.
I didn't know they made people like that.
I didn't either.
It's funny because those type of people used to be like not athletic. Now all of a sudden, like every 7'9" that's being popped out is a freaking
those
basketball
people used
player.
to be fucking circus freaks, man.
Yeah. Like, dude, Wemby's, have you ever seen his feet?
No.
They had a picture of his feet on X the other day. Dude, his feet look like an alien foot. It's crazy.
Oh, I went to school with my buddy Kamal. He's now a drill sergeant down at I think it's Fort Benning down in Georgia. But he wore, when we were in 8th grade, man, he wore a size 20 shoe.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's not like crazily tall. He's a little bit taller than me. He's probably 6'5", but he wears like a 22 shoe, man. It's incredible. We were in 8th grade. He wore a 20.
I'm gonna show you Wemby's feet. I mean, it's
Buku knows about Kamal. Kamal was dunking a basketball when we were in 8th grade, man.
Look at this guy's feet. It's like his. It is
like he had swooped down out of a tree branch and grabbed his dinner out of the lake.
Right? Those things are huge.
It's crazy.
Dude, if that guy took like a sledgehammer to the foot, his whole life would be ruined.
Whole life? Yeah, I think that's about anybody though, bro.
I'm surprised his like bones don't break. Easy.
Just brittle.
No, dude. Like, Crick, if someone took a sledgehammer to your foot, yeah, it would suck, but like we would recover naturally. That guy, there's no way.
It wouldn't heal right.
I don't think it would.
Probably not. But I'm surprised he doesn't have more injuries with his feet.
That's what you've
He's
seen.
a man, Steph. Actually, no. They trained. He's been training at it his whole life.
Yeah, they built this guy different, man. That's like you look at guys like Greg Oden and shit when they came out. Like all those freakishly tall dudes. Yao Ming had a bunch of problems too. But you usually do wind up seeing injuries come through with these really tall dudes. But like I said, Wemby has been training since birth for this.
Yeah, he's still young too.
Yeah, he's like 22.
I don't even know if he's.
He may not even be that old.
I think he's 20. Maybe 21.
Hell, he's been playing professional basketball since he was like 15.
Victor.
True.
Wembanyama. Let's see how old he is. 300. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong one. 21.
21.
Oh, he just turned 21.
So he's playing overseas
2 weeks ago,
like
January 4th. God, he's only 7'3". Come on, man.
Little bitty guy.
I saw a 7'9" guy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Will, you look like you came out of the movie Tombstone.
Yeah, thank you.
Little Val Kilmer.
I need to clean it up a little bit, but I am kind of digging this new look.
I mean,
get the handlebars.
I feel like I get a little bit more respect. The pharmacy, you know.
Yeah.
You know, one of my texts looks like it said, "Hey, nice porn mustache, porn stash," and I'm like,
HR.
Thank you.
HR, put that one in your back. But you're the boss, man. Come on.
I am HR. What do you mean?
That's right.
I'm IT. I'm HR. I'm the head honcho. What do you want?
Crazy.
Oh man, this premium peaberry is good. Speaking of which, boys, we got to talk about some stuff today. Okay, we got to talk about some stuff. But one of the first things we got to talk about is we got to get prepared. We got to get prepared. You never know what's going to happen. It's going to be a wild couple days. I want to talk about things that people are afraid to say out loud. Who's in control of America's nukes? It's not Biden. Meanwhile, we have Russian ships off the coast of Florida and full-blown wars in Ukraine and Israel. The world is at its most unstable point since World War II, and with nuclear weapons, the stakes are 10 times higher. How do people like you and I stay safe? Every prepper needs to have RadioGuard Ace, the only FDA-approved drug to treat radioactive fallout. Only the feds had it until now. That's why Rumble partnered with 5G Free, the only company in the world that has a supply of RadioGuard Ace and the ability to prescribe it prophylactically. Get their radiation emergency kit with RadioGuard Ace, potassium iodide, Zofran, and a Geiger counter. There's simply no tool in your arsenal to protect against. There's no other tool in your arsenal to protect against a radioactive threat. Go to 5gfree.com. Let's see, and use promo code STUDIO to save 15% off and get your radiation kit now. That's 5gfree.com. Use the promo code STUDIO. Get you 15% off. I mean, what are you waiting for? Let's do it. Get over there. Radiation kit. Boom.
Booyah.
That was
I think
rough,
I've stuck my contacts in a few too many days in a row because I feel like I can't read right now.
Man, y'all want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
Iowa State's women's basketball team had made a three-pointer in 945 straight games, dating all the way back to February 19th, 1995. That streak ended last night, man.
How?
They didn't make one.
That's one I've been watching for 995 games.
Yep. 945.
What they shoot? Like, for what?
I don't know that. I didn't dive that far. I just know they didn't make one.
Yeah, it's like, were they 0 for 3? And then you're like, well, they just didn't take any threes for some weird reason. Or were they 0 for 20?
I mean, we can find out. We all really want to know.
Suck.
Yeah, we can find out.
Cricket bringing the women's sports.
It's one of the top. It was one of the top headlines on ESPN.
Of course,
I just saw Iowa State record threes. I was thinking it was the dudes, but turns out it's not.
Well, he's looking for that. Will, what's up with the Russian ships off the coast of Florida, dude?
I don't know what they're doing there, but they've got a few more days to get on getting on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They only shot 7 steps. I'm the leader of the repeal the 19th. It's y'all the ones bringing this stuff in here, but I'm the poster child for it. 0 for 7.
It's not very many. That's usually
not very many. I think they would have tried. They still won the damn game by 13 points.
What was the score? 50 to 40?
71 to 58. 71 to 58.
Ooh, look at them putting points up.
That's right.
All the layups.
So quick little announcement too. By the end of today, I'm going to have over at gameon.locals.com. Get your asses over there. For you supporters there that enjoy the stats, trends, and whatnot for the playoffs and whatnot, whenever I'm able to put them out, I will have the divisional rounds, stats, trends, best bets, and my thoughts on each game all typed up for you. I got the general preview done and I got the first game done. So I'm going to get other 3 remaining games done, and I'm going to have that out to you by the end of today is my goal. And so you'll have all that. My bets won't be in there because I haven't placed any bets yet. So I will update it. So make sure you go back to it to get my bets, because a lot of like some of the player props and stuff I can't bet yet. So I will add my bets as the week goes on, but I wanted to just get the info out to the people, man of the people. So I will have that out for you guys.
What's up, Balloon Addict?
Got another update for you too, Crick. We got I was going to talk to you about this, so we're just going to do it live. We've been talking about wanting to do this, and we're going to do it over on our locals page. We're going to do little watch parties, and we're going to start by watching the league. Cricket has never seen the league. Have you seen the league, Steps?
No.
Oh my God. You guys, I can't believe you guys have played fantasy football and you've never seen the league.
I don't have time for it.
They're like 20, 22-minute episodes, Steps.
I just watch sports, like live sports.
I watch a lot of sports too, Steps.
Well, if you guys want to have a good time and hang out with us, Steps, you're invited too. Crick, let me see. What day was I thinking? What are you doing at nap time on Friday?
That right there.
Okay, well then when the 3 minutes of that is over, what are you doing after that?
Okay, fair enough. I probably make time.
Good play by you, Steph. That wasn't me this time, Craig.
We got 22-minute episodes and 3 minutes of that. Shit, we can squeeze that in there in that time.
I think this first episode was 28 minutes. But yeah, they're like all 22 after that. Okay.
Well, 28 minutes. That's pushing.
Yeah, I was thinking Friday. Maybe Friday. We like around 3:30 your time to 12:30 my time. We knock out. We do the first episode. Get you introduced to the league.
Okay, I can do that, man. I'm down. We can make that happen. I'm interested about this show, man. I've heard good things. Sporting don't like it. Sporting said it doesn't hold up, man.
What? Well, yeah, I mean, because a lot of the jokes are going to be from like a decade ago of like what was going on in the NFL. So they'll have like the Ray Rice jokes. They'll have like the Deflate Gate and stuff, like things like that. But there's some of them that I'm sure are, I don't know.
If we know what they're talking about, they're still going to be funny.
I think you'll know, like if you were a random person that was a casual NFL fan, you might not understand it fully, but like I think you'll still get it.
Okay, I'll check it out. I'm excited about that, man.
I'm excited too. So we'll be watching that. And it's a locals exclusive. We're gonna watch it over on locals because it's the only way we can do it. Not getting hit on copyright and stuff like that. So it'll be for locals supporters only. So get your ass over there. It costs you a whole $2 to become a supporter on locals.
$2, man.
Yeah, listen. You do that. You go over to locals. You become a supporter. You do that for $2. You get to hang out with us. We'll do little watch parties. We're gonna watch the league. We'll do other things too. Other shows, other series, and all that stuff. But listen, you do that, and you not only get that. There's a whole bunch of other stuff you get, like including this. Look at these little write-ups I've been doing for you guys for footballs, all these stats and trends and stuff like that, plus my bets for each game. I mean, $2 a month, and you get these. You don't have to do any work.
I do like your idea of the league. Now, could we do shows that aren't sports related? Could it just be like a regular show that's super popular?
We can do whatever we want. It's our locals page, so we can do whatever we want.
There's so many shows, dude. I've never seen an episode of like Seinfeld from beginning to end.
Neither have I.
You know what I mean? And that's like a super popular show. So what I'm thinking is maybe we find those shows where someone like tells us the best, like the one episode you have to watch to get you hooked on the show. And we watch.
Yeah, like I watched Gary from Nerdrotic. Last night he did the Landman season finale watch along, but he did it on YouTube, so they couldn't show anything.
Got you.
Kind of, but like Beardo with Geeks and Gamers, since WWE is that what it is? WWE now, right? Yeah, is on Netflix, and they do, was it Monday night? They have the Monday Night Raw, right? Yeah. They stream it over in their locals page and actually show it because they make it supporters only and whatnot. So every Monday night they're doing watch-alongs with their supporters.
I'm gonna have to tell him. I don't know if he knows I'm a wrestling fan.
Yeah. Well, he's not. He knows nothing. But Jeremy, the owner of Geeks and Gamers, and like a couple of the other dudes are huge fans. And Jeremy puts Beardo in there just for the stupid commentary because he doesn't know what's going on.
That's funny.
He'll be like, "Oh man, that was bad." It's like this super complex like move, and Beardo like, "Oh, that didn't look good."
They're dancing. It's all a dance.
Yeah, it's great.
What up, Patriot?
Patriot was snowed in. What?
Man,
what?
How much you end up getting, Steps? Did you get a bunch of snow?
It was like 3 or 4 inches. It was quick.
Hey! Don't. That 4 inches. That's a lot. All right.
You see what the Yak did? Barstool Yak. You ever watch that?
No.
Okay, then I won't tell you what they did.
Well, what'd he do?
It's a show. It's like Big Cat and like 6 of the Barstool guys. They all wrote down their measure. Like they were looking at like the penis sizes in the world, and they all wrote down their measurements, and they averaged like what their show average was with the 6 people, and then they tried to guess who was who.
Them boys bored, ain't they?
Yeah.
We're gonna catch up on some sports news that some things that I didn't get to from the last couple of days. So we're just gonna rapid fire these. Did you guys see the Eagles before the Eagles game? Police officers were bench pressing with the fans.
Mm-mm.
You see this?
These people just bring their bench press to the game.
Yes, absolutely. It's playoff football, man.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I mean,
he's doing them right.
Police officers should be doing a lot more there because I'm sure there's a lot of shit going on in Philly. But then again, they can't really arrest anyone, so might as well work out.
Might as well. I can't believe these people take a damn weight bench to the game. What are we doing?
I don't know why you're surprised.
I'd be getting hammered.
I mean, at one point in time, Cricket, someone jumped through a table at a Bills tailgate for the first time.
Yeah, those people aren't mentally stable though.
Did you see the guy this weekend? He went to jump through the table. The table didn't break,
yes,
and then he slipped off and then like landed awkwardly on the ground.
He's probably super wasted. Didn't feel a thing.
Yeah,
I bet he feels it right now.
Probably does.
I totally could see you fitting in there well, Will, at one of them tailgates.
Oh,
you would jump through the table.
Oh, Bubba, as long as we had a camera on, we were recording everything, we'd be having a good time. Make sure we get it all on camera so we monetize it.
You'd say gameon.locals.com. Like
I'd be everyone's best friend. That's how I am. I'm everyone's best friend. CBS posted this thing, who's your MVP? Obviously, Lamar. They're trying to show that Lamar has the better stats in every category against Josh Allen. But like I've been saying, it's not about like who had the best season. It's whose MVP is. There's a lot more to it than just stats, as we found out last year when Lamar won it. Okay. So let me just state again, Josh Allen made NFL history this season. First player to rush for 3 TDs and throw for 3 TDs in the same game. First player to rush, pass, and catch a TD in a single game. And they got the 2 seed, which Lamar and the Ravens got the 3 seed. Lamar did win the head-to-head, though. Lamar did win the head-to-head in a must-win situation in week 4 of the season. So
I think you just hate Lamar.
I hate the media hyping up Lamar.
You hate him winning the MVP last year.
I do hate that because it was bullshit. And that's carried over because the media hyped him up last year, gassed him up to get him to win the MVP when he didn't deserve to win the MVP last year. And then they're doing the same thing this year. It's so hypocritical. Last year it was stats don't matter. This year it's all about the stats. It's like
he's winning it.
Oh, he is. I mean, the last time a guy didn't win that. Last time a quarterback, if a quarterback wins the MVP, last time a quarterback got all pro but didn't win MVP was like, I think it was back in the Joe Montana days.
Probably like before the merger or something.
No, it was in. I want to say, who was it? Someone won it over Montana, or no, someone either won it over Montana or Marino or something like that. I can't remember. But no,
just a couple years ago.
Just a few years ago. But no, the media bunch of hypocrites. They can go themselves so hard. So hard.
I agree, sir. I do. Restock for grilled cheese. Okay.
I love how he says, yes, I finally made it to town. Like it was like a 3-day trek.
It was on his wagon.
I wonder how it did in the snow.
This is the media in Lamar.
I've been listening to Shannon Sharp grunt for a week straight now.
Earlier, that was good.
Steps. I know I should have corrected this, but did you see the steps of the Cam Newton?
Yeah.
Stuff?
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh my God, he's such an athletic freak. Meanwhile, you guys all forget this is the dude that would not jump on a fumble in the Super Bowl. Well, you guys want to tell me about how athletic he is. Okay. Okay.
Now he's just a mouthpiece on a TV show.
I've never watched a second of him talking sports. Never.
Cam's got some pretty good takes now.
Yeah, he's a goalpost mover.
Gotta have those.
Yeah.
Steps. This is why you need to be in a conference. Look at the Cougs. They got $25 million from the college football playoff. This is why you need to be in a conference.
Your argument is going to help you here. His team got $14 million too.
Yeah, I mean, we got more though.
But you don't have a conference. That's why you got $14 million. And all them other schools.
No. I'm talking about why is Washington and Oregon up? Is that a joke?
Because they got the Pac-12.
So because the Pac-12 left, but the Pac-12 TV rights are still in place. But since all those schools left, the deal was with them leaving is Oregon State and Washington State get a split whatever money comes from the teams making the playoffs. So Arizona State and Oregon made it. So their TV right, they made it to the second round. And so that's $50 million was brought in to split between. It normally would have been split through the whole conference, but since they're the only two in the conference, this year and next year they have the rights to it. So
that's a lot of
NIL, baby.
Hopefully they got more. They got more than almost all the other schools combined, bro, including Notre Dame. $14 million.
We need it. All right.
That doesn't include what Notre Dame gets paid by NBC too. For the exclusive rights.
That's just the CFP payouts. Yeah, that's just payouts.
Can you convert that to NIL, or does NIL have to be?
You can convert that to whatever you want to. That's your money.
Okay,
you spend that money wherever you want.
I just wasn't sure if NIL had to be built by the donations and funds from boosters and stuff.
No, because that money should go directly to the athletic fund.
So they're stupid if they don't put that straight into NIL.
I know. We just saw Ohio State spend $20 million on a roster, and look at them. They're in the national championship. You think we can't? I mean,
I'm just saying, everybody's money's green.
Mm-hmm.
No, you know what? Washington State's going to do something stupid and build like a freaking Busch Light fountain outside of the.
That would not be stupid, first of all. But
no, they would love it. That's like, what is it?
Just saying, if you're building a Busch Light fountain,
like 7 or 9. I think it's 7% of all Busch Light sales come from the Palouse. That's all we drink down there is Busch Light.
There's worse things you could be drinking than Busch Light.
You know the airport things you can ride on that are like instead of walking?
Yeah.
They should just install those on the sidewalks of the hill that you have to walk up.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they would freeze up in the wintertime, dude.
That's okay. We'll use it for we'll use it for half the year.
I want to show you this. We didn't get to this yesterday, Craig. Look at this. And this is going to lead into my argument about Jerry Jones. Okay, so bear with me. America's richest sports team owners. Steve Ballmer, $125 billion, baby.
Who does he own?
He owns the Clippers.
Okay, I was gonna say, what is that?
You seen that stadium that he built?
Oh yeah, that thing's nice.
What does he do besides own the Clippers? He didn't make all that money.
He was Bill Gates' sidekick.
Oh, that helps.
Building Microsoft from the ground up or whatever. So
that helps.
He was like the COO or whatever for the longest time, and then he got out and made billions, of course, and then decided to go buy a basketball team.
And just hanging out, yeah.
And then you got the Rob Walton and family.
That's Walmart, ain't it?
That's Walmart money, baby. Look at Walmart money is up there with the tech money.
That's fair. I mean, it makes sense when you see. I mean, damn, Walmarts are spread across this great nation.
That's why when they told Rob Walton, they're like, "Listen, we're gonna have to cut Russell Wilson. It's gonna cost us like $80 million." And he's like, "That's it? Okay.
Get that fool out of here."
Yeah, he's like, "That's it. All right, bye." Yeah. And then I I don't know who Miriam Adelson is.
How does one person get this much money? Like 1 billion is so much money.
That's so much money, bro.
And he has 125.3 billion.
That's insane, dude.
It's because of it's like getting into
but that is so much
getting
money
into oil before like oil became a thing.
You know how you can't like infinity is like a number you can't even think of how far it goes. You can't even think about how far that money would last generational wealth within your family.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like 125 billion. That might as well be infinity,
right?
You know what's crazy is like Elon has 4 times that.
Elon's a weird motherfucker.
He's an alien,
He's
bro.
got 4 times that. So
I agree with you, Cricket. He is an alien. He came out of nowhere. Like
100%, dude.
Where the hell did he come from?
That dude wasn't born. They just put him down here already fully grown. Yeah, no.
Do not talk bad about my African American friend, okay?
The way he talks, the way like everything about him screams alien to.
He's 100% alien, man. That's a gray for sure.
He's too like all the like ideas he has and stuff. Like he's too different. It's like he's already been here before.
Rocket ships relanded themselves and stuff. Like you didn't learn that from the aliens. Get out of
here. Yeah. Like
pretty cool.
We're going to Mars. Like he's 100% sure that he will make it to Mars.
Well, yeah, I know what I'm saying. Like probably because he's already been there.
Here's what happened. He's an alien, but he got separated from the pack, right? He's like a cub looking for his pack, right? And he landed on Earth, and he doesn't have his technology and stuff, so he's got to build things from the ground up to get back to Mars to his family.
This would be
100% makes sense.
That's a good
we should write a movie about that. That actually,
I'm just saying it 100% makes sense to me, and nothing is too crazy this day and age.
Would that be would you make it like a comedy, or would you make it like a serious like Bruce Willis?
You'd have to make it a comedy,
bro. Okay. If y'all haven't seen Resident Alien yet, y'all need to check that out. It's kind of the same type deal, bro, and it's hilarious. If you haven't seen it, it's good stuff. You need to check out Resident Alien.
Now he watches that, but he doesn't have time for.
Yeah, if you watched one episode of Resident Alien, you'd watch the whole damn series.
I don't even know what channel that's on.
It's on Netflix and it's on regular. There's 3 seasons now. If you watch one episode, bro, you'd watch the whole damn thing. It's hilarious.
Oh, hey, the Colts just announced they're heading to Berlin next season.
Oh, cool.
We're
taking Seth with them.
We're in shambles.
You guys gonna take Seth to go over and do his snow angels over there?
Dude, Seth has been working out.
Seth is gonna get old.
I think he already has.
I was thinking to say, shit, it was old first time y'all showed me that shit. Him out there with his big old boobies flopping in the wind, doing snow angels and shit. What are we doing?
Whoever holds the camera is behind. Like that's the bad person.
That's the brains behind it.
Gets like the free tickets to the game.
Yeah, that's probably ain't even getting to go.
Patriots says Miriam is MAGA. Okay. So here, let me get to my point about this. So then we got Dan Gilbert, Steve Cohen, and David Tepper. All are 21-ish billion. So these are the top owners in the league, right? I mean, it's crazy that like we think of these football teams, like the NFL teams, right? And you think of like how crazy the valuation of the team has become because of the stadiums and whatnot, and like just TV rights deals and stuff. And yet they still like, this is why they say like the Raiders are cash poor, because they might be worth a lot, but they don't got a lot of cash on hand. But like you only see what? Well, I guess outside of the Walmart money that came in and just bought the Broncos, you only see one football team on here. And that was a hedge fund guy, right? David Tepper, hedge fund guy, comes in and buys the Panthers. But it's crazy to think of them not being on this list when it comes to sports stuff too. You know, it's also crazy. You would think you would have seen like another baseball team on here too, but I guess not. Weird. Anyways, here, this is going to take me to my Jerry Jones point and the title of this about Jerry Jones wanting to bring Deion, and I throw in Shedeur in there because Jerry would probably be crazy enough to do that too. Jerry Jones' net worth is only $17 billion. All right.
That's all. No wonder he pumps the brakes on these contracts so much.
That's what I'm saying. So
What up, Island boy?
Deion to the Cowboys. Thought about it yesterday. It makes sense. I don't think Jerry Jones, when he comes out and talks about wanting to win it, everyone's like, Jerry Jones wants to win one more championship before he is on the other side. All right. He's on the other side. I think he comes out and, talks that way, talks the talk. But I think Jerry Jones cares about one thing and one thing only. That's making money and being in the news and being relevant. And he looks at this Deion Sanders deal, and his whole life has led up to this one point. The Cowboys have been a circus for the last 30 years. All right. And this is what a better guy to bring in that matches who Jerry Jones is than bringing in Deion Sanders. You bring in Deion Sanders, you're going to be in the headlines every single week, every single day. Free publicity. You're going to increase the value of your organization. You're going to think of all the different things, the promos you're going to be able to do, this, the amount of extra merchandise you're going to be able to sell. The valuation of the team's just going to keep going up. Because why? Because everyone's going to tune in. Everyone's going to tune in to see the circus. There's no better guy than Coach Prime to come in and hype up. I mean, look what he did in Colorado.
I think he would be a better NFL coach than a college coach.
Yeah, you can be a better coach, but we're talking about winning games.
I think he would draw free agents too, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, Mike Vrabel came out and said it straight. I mean, he would know. He came out and just said it straight to everyone. He's like, listen, free agents care about one thing and one thing only, and that's money. And then the other type of free agents are the ones who, when the money dries up after about 3 days into free agency, you start finding the guys that want to win, that want to maybe take a little bit less and want to win. He goes, those are the guys that we're going to be targeting.
Yeah,
it's fair.
Easier said than done. Get those guys.
I know. He says those are the ones we're going to be focusing on, but it's true, and he would know, right? He's like, and it makes sense. It's like there's some guys that are like, yeah, I don't really care. I just want to get paid. It's my they're on. They have that rookie contract or whatever. They need that, or they need that one last big contract, and they're like in their prime. Makes sense.
You better go.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Deion Sanders, Cowboys head coach. I don't know if Shedeur would go there or not because you're married to Dak no matter what you do. But if the Cowboys were serious, like if they wanted to win, you would hire a coach that has been a head coach before, right? Like you need someone with experience to win now. You bring Deion in, sure, you're gonna win. Probably win 10 games. It's gonna be a circus there. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining. People are going to tune in and come to the games and listen to the press conferences just because it's Deion and Jerry. Can you imagine Deion and Jerry just riffing it?
Here's the Cowboys.
You're such fucking dopes. I love you, but you are not serious people.
I will say this. I'm not saying he's respected as like a coach, but I think that he would be the first coach in a while in the Cowboys that wouldn't be looked at as like a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like Jason Garrett was kind of looked at as a joke. Mike McCarthy was looked like at a joke. You know what I mean?
Until they go 5-12 again next year.
I think he would be solid in the NFL just because of how long he played. He knows, I think he's a professional more so than a high school or a college guy, in my opinion.
I think whoever they hire, it's going to be a flop.
I think that's a home run hire. In my opinion, I'm with Will.
I think it's all a smart move.
Now, how do they get Shedeur? Because that's probably he's not signing a contract unless that happens.
How do they get Shedeur? Well, let me tell you, it's not trading Dak to the freaking Titans. Okay, first of all, if they did that, they'd take $105 million cap hit this next season. They're not doing that.
Yeah, Jerry ain't giving that money away.
No, well, the money's gone already. He's not taking the hit.
But he can at least get something out of it.
Yeah. They have assets, man. They have assets. One being this guy named Micah Parsons that they can trade, who is set to be a free agent, but they have the rights and can franchise tag him or whatever. They can't pay him. And Micah Parsons came out yesterday talking about the Mike McCarthy firing. And he said he was very bummed and that it feels like Dallas is going into a complete rebuild mode which is not what Micah Parsons wants to be a part of. So he's about as good as gone. So, I mean, you got assets you could trade, and you need to trade anyways to help your salary cap space because you can't pay everyone. So take some draft picks, obviously, and then you got players like Micah Parsons. I could see that happening with them there if they wanted the number 1 overall pick.
The funny thing is Micah Parsons would get traded and it'd be for like a 5th round pick. NFL's crazy when you see those trades.
Not the top guys like that, though. Not the guys that are getting ready to get paid.
He'd be awesome. I mean, I would think almost all teams would be in on that. A chance to get him.
I
actually have
the blueprint here for how do they make that trade happen. But before I tell you that, I got to tell you guys about my friends over at Positive. Oh, man. Love this Rumble Company Positive. If you have a dog, we've all been there. Our pup goes from full of energy to sick and miserable in an instant, and at the worst times. Then we're calling vets in the middle of the night or on weekends trying to find a clinic that will take us in. It's a terrible way to manage your dog's health, not to mention your stress levels and your monthly budget. That's why people are getting the Pet Emergency Kit by Positive. It contains critical medications and supplies that can not only keep you out the veterinary office, but may even save your dog's life. The kits contain critical medications like activated charcoal, styptic powder, and more. It may save your dog's life. Head over to positive.com. That's PAWSITIV.com. Use the promo code STUDIO, STUDIO, to get 15% off your Pet Emergency Kit today. Booyah.
Well, what up, Griff? How you doing, man?
What up, Griff? Hey.
He says, hey, who do you guys think
should be the head coach for the Cowboys? Welcome.
They think Deion, man. They think Deion, man.
Who do we think will be it? Who do we think should be it? Who do we think will be? I think it's going to end up being Deion. He's a betting favorite.
I don't think anybody can save that sinking ass ship.
Really?
I think they're in salary cap hell. I think they done paid a quarterback that ain't worth all that damn money. They ain't got no running backs. CeeDee Lamb ain't all that happy. He's a warrior. I like seeing that guy play through the end of the season and all that stuff down the stretch. So they finally set him down last week, but I like CeeDee Lamb. But beyond that, man, I don't really like nothing in that damn team, and I don't think Micah Parsons is going to be back with him. That's the only other piece you really got. I think whoever's the head coach of that damn team, it's going to be a disaster.
You ain't wrong.
I told y'all, they ain't winning shit as long as Jerry Jones is alive and in control. They ain't winning shit.
Well, we know he will be in control as long as he's alive.
That's what I'm saying. So until that man dies, the Cowboys ain't winning shit. Period.
But the other reason, that's what I'm saying. They're bringing in Deion because all they care about is just stacking money, which you can't blame them because there's the haves and the have. Jerry's poor in the sports world. He's poor compared to these folks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. He probably
these guys all have egos, you know?
Yeah.
You act
that's
like
how they measure their dicks by that number right there. That's how they measure their dicks. And the lady on that lady on number 3 right there, she got a bigger dick than most of them people.
Well, it is
Mark Cuban.
That is okay. It's correct. It is okay.
Did he sell them?
Yeah, he sold them a few years. He sold like most of his shares a few years ago.
Yeah, he's sold the majority stake. I think he has a minority position now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, which is smart. I mean, at some point you got to cash in on that, right?
I agree with Mighty Megatron. I would just if I was Jerry Jones or like Arthur Blank or some of these owners that are, within 10 years of death and you have 17 billion, I would just go all out.
No, he's building it for his family. That's what he's doing in his legacy.
17 billion. I'll just take $1 billion and just do something with it.
He's done, did everything, Steps. He's 80-something, 82 years old. He's done, did everything.
Yeah. What do you think his body count is?
His body count?
Clinton's.
Yeah. How many women do you think he slept with in his life?
Jerry, infinity.
On the yacht?
I'm just saying. Everybody's money's green.
I know, right?
Griff says, I just talked to one of my friends and they said they feel DEI is the most overrated. Your thoughts?
100%. 100%. This is what 2025 is going to do to DEI.
My fucking hat.
Damn, actually.
Trump's America.
Get the hell out of here, all right? Get the hell out of here.
That's right.
Oh, then get the fuck out of here then. Okay, see ya.
See, there it is. There it is. I got good news, guys.
Tell me.
Draymond Green says he no longer contemplates retirement thanks to therapy. And by therapy, he means money. Solved it.
How old is he anyways?
Oh, he's like 30.
Like 104?
Yeah, he's getting up there.
I feel like he graduated.
He's been contemplating retirement like the last 2 seasons. It keeps coming back. Now he's saying it's because of therapy. I'm saying it's because of money. It's real hard to walk away from like $20 million. Guaranteed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go out there and shoot basketball for a little bit. Yeah.
You don't play. You only play like 3/4 of the season because you're like ejected out of a quarter of the games.
That's true too.
Was there a game this year or was it last season? I can't remember. Where he got ejected in like the first minute of the game. They were like, "We're not dealing with your shit tonight, Draymond. Get the fuck out of here."
Can't deal with you tonight. I'm on my period too. Can't deal with you, Draymond. 100%.
That's good shit. That's good shit. Let's see what else we got. Steps. Where do you think Quinn Ewers is going to end up next year?
If he was smart, he'd go back to college and make money.
Okay, well, assuming he is going to go back to college and make money, where do you think he ends up?
Maybe like Ole Miss or something. Is Jackson Dart back?
No, I don't think so. He's done. For sure, he played all his 11 seasons or whatever.
Ole Miss, Georgia. I don't know.
No, Georgia's going to be Gunnar Stockton's team.
Missouri.
I just realized you guys didn't do pump the brakes last night.
We did not. You didn't set it up, man.
You didn't tell me. You said I'll let you know.
he didn't set it up, Steps. We're gonna blame it on him. We're gonna blame it on him, man. He didn't set it up. We're sitting here ready to go, bro. We're just chomping at the bit, and you didn't set it up.
Yeah.
I did log in and see it wasn't set up.
So you guys, all you have to do is text me. I didn't get a text saying, "Hey, we're gonna do it for sure at this time."
No, we talked about it, didn't we, Steph?
You guys can make your own studio, do the whole thing, and then it be recorded, and then I'll upload it as a live stream later.
See, we didn't even know all that. Our fearless leader didn't tell us all that.
Yeah. What about Oklahoma? Could Quinn Ewers go to Oklahoma?
Yeah, he can go anywhere he wants.
He can go anywhere. Yeah, he can go anywhere he wants, man.
Yeah.
I don't.
Hell, maybe Washington State can afford him now.
You could. You afford whoever you want now.
Let's do it, baby.
I don't know if y'all throw that money at him, but
I hope we would.
Hey, have you seen you got one of those like crypto bots over on Rumble, Will? It's like Game On. The name was like on one of the comments from the show yesterday. It's like Game On 224 or something.
Oh yeah, dude. I've been deleting all those comments.
I was like, man, when'd you get so involved? I knew you were the crypto guy over on X.
No, they always have new ones. It pisses me off. I'm like, there's got to be a way to report these other than me just blocking it.
Yeah, man, it's got your tag and everything.
I know. I hate it. It makes me mad because it makes it look. They respond to people and it makes it look like I'm responding to them.
It does.
Like if you're just a crypto bot and you're just comment, I'm like, I usually just ignore it. I don't really care. Don't even delete it because people can tell it's a bot. But then when they try to make it look like it's my stuff, I get pissed.
Yep.
Griff wants Dan Quinn back, possibly for head coach. I don't think Dan Quinn's going to leave his current position. I think he's doing pretty good.
He got a pretty good spot up there, man.
Oh, yeah. Oklahoma's got Mater.
Yep, your guy. They didn't lure him away. Maybe you can lure Quinn up to the Palouse now.
I'm telling you, I would not be mad at that.
Go up there and play in a bunch of high-profile college football games.
That Rumble emoji is messing with me.
Tripping you out. You have a seizure?
No, it just looks like a spinning wheel.
So everyone's talking about Sam Darnold losing out on a bunch of money. These guys are the best in business at tracking this shit. His projected value is still $40 million a year. He's looking to sign a 4-year, $160 million contract, and that's what someone's going to pay him that.
He didn't have any time to throw the ball. You can't put that playoff game on him.
Need time to throw the ball, Steps. Did you see how long he was holding it? Every one of his 9 sacks came after 3.2 seconds. 5 of them came after 4.4 seconds. I'm sorry, you got to get rid of the ball at that point.
You do. It's the NFL, man. You can get 3 to 4 seconds on every play, if that.
Maybe nobody was open.
No, there was plenty of people open. He was just seeing ghosts and looking the wrong way. There was one picture, freeze frame, where he's looking to the right, and there's a guy literally like out in the flat. I think it was a tight end, and he just doesn't look to his left and see the guy there to dump it off to.
Nobody within 20 damn yards.
Does this only happen in big games for him?
I think it was just inevitable. We see it a lot with all these teams that have like great records. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw one of either the Chiefs or the Lions lose this week. I know it's a huge upset spot, but I think one of those
it'd be the Lions.
That's what I'm thinking too. I wanted it to be the Chiefs, but I still like the Texans. But the more and more I dig into the stats and trends and the numbers, I'm like, God, this just ain't gonna work. Because my thing with the Chiefs steps, I haven't got your opinion on this yet. I really like. They offensively, they haven't even scored 30 points in one game this season. So we know they've been struggling. They're taking all this time off. 24 days off in between games is insane. Mahomes just had a kid. You got all that distraction the last weekend. They're going to be a little bit rusty, but so I can't look past that part. But then I look into the stats and trends of like a dome team playing out in below freezing temperatures, the history of the Texans shit in the bed in the divisional rounds. Mahomes has never lost a divisional round game in his career. Just that defense for the Chiefs, and then just the fact it's Andy Reid and Mahomes, they're going to figure something out. I think it's going to be the ugliest game ever. I still give the Texans a shot, but it's probably going to be the Chiefs squeaking one out, in my opinion. But I think you're right. The team you got to watch out for is that Lions team.
I would be more concerned with the Chiefs if they were going up against a team that's is a little bit more high powered offensively. You know, Texans I don't think they're going to put up 30 points.
No.
So Chiefs and Lions both covering.
I don't know about the Chiefs covering, just because you know how they are whenever the line's long.
The book knows that too.
Well, it's above 3, I think, is
they're begging you to take the Texans.
Dude, they always do that though. They beg you to take the Chiefs. They beg you to take the Chiefs, Crick.
They're not begging you to take them right here with that line that high.
They always put the line that high and they never cover it.
They don't always put the line that high.
Yeah, they are. Mahomes is 22, 32, and 3. That's 41% as a favorite of 7 points or more in his career.
Okay. Bet the Texans.
I'm gonna.
I know you are. Book thanks you for your donation.
He's you say that like the books are begging you to do that. They've made they've made the Chiefs 7 point or more favorites 6 times this season. The Chiefs have covered 0 times of that. They've covered 0 times of that.
It's not the playoffs. It's a big difference. Why would they set that line that high? Why? But knowing all those stats you just laid out for me, you don't think the people that run the books and set these lines know all of those stats? Why would they set this line that high?
Because the public is stupid.
Okay. Yeah, they are. And they're all going to take the damn Texans.
No, that there's not one single public. Let me see where the money's at, actually. Let me see. By the way, Griff says, how about Kellen Moore for head coach of the Cowboys?
Where's he?
I don't think they'll go that route. I mean, I think it's a good idea in theory, but if they're going to go with a guy that's never done it before, they'd rather bring in a Deion than a Kellen Moore.
Where's Kellen Moore at now?
He's offensive coordinator for the Eagles.
Okay. Since their offense is doing so well.
58% of the bets are on the Chiefs so far.
I'm going to bump that number up a little bit. 100%.
I don't even know if I'm going to bet on that one.
Steps, don't lie to yourself like that.
Yeah, I've so far just got the Ravens. That's it.
This is a good question. Should we get rid of the 7th seed and go back to having the 2 seed having a bye?
Nah.
I think
since we've done it, there's only been one 7 seed to ever beat a 2 seed, and that happened to be the Green Bay Packers over the Cowboys. You remember that, Patriot, last year?
Jordan Love, isn't that his breakout game?
Yeah, that's the game that got him paid.
I think we should add 2 more teams held all these damn buys.
But look at this. It's not even close. The only close one is the Bills-Dolphins 2 years ago, and the Bills still squeaked out one. Other than that, they're blowouts. I guess the Bills Colts as well.
Yep. Yeah, I bet the Rams the other night. I think I plus 12.5 because most of those games were not close.
Slicknard's got $1 on Houston. It's a free bet. Okay. Oh, baby. I think if you like the Commanders to pull off the upset, you have to parlay it with the over. This ain't going to be no freaking defensive. It's going to be a shootout. Because look at, that offense actually has looked better. They stumbled for a little bit, but that offense is looking better. And you're going to go up against this defense that I know is rested, but it's still a defense that is missing like over half its starters. So I think they'll be able to pick them apart. And then you know the Lions at home are going to get theirs, right?
Mm-hmm. Montgomery's coming back. Not that he's
Sonic
like
and Knuckles, baby. They're back.
That's part of their game, Millie goes. Texas never won a road playoff game. How many have they played?
I don't know. By the way, Crick, I was looking up at that Jonte Porter stuff that we're talking about yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He made $2.8 million in his NBA career, and he threw it all away for $21,000.
Yeah, that guy's a fucking idiot, man. He's a dipshit.
Did you see the news? Did you see the allegedly what came out in the court documents that he allegedly did?
What did it say?
He was fixing games, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was one of those fixing. But did you see now? Because now the trials like they're getting ready for trial. Motions are being made and stuff like that, and the documents are out from court. He was texting his gambling partners from the locker room during the middle of the game, telling them like, "Oh, I'm probably not coming back out there," meaning like bet my live unders. Or if I do come out there, if I do get back in, it'll be in the fourth quarter in garbage time, and I'm going to shoot 1,000,000 shots.
How about just like don't do that? And
yeah, he's a dipshit.
Just have an understanding that you're gonna, if you
maybe just do your job.
Throw it.
Yeah,
maybe just do your job.
MK Brew, good morning. Said Deion, why would a sane person want to go to Dallas losers? Well, first of all, no one said Deion was sane. Second of all, it's the Dallas Cowboys, man. Spotlight's on you. Deion loves being in the spotlight. He gets to put on a show. You get to run the circus. Of course, Deion. If the NFL comes and offers you a head coaching job, you don't say no. Especially if it's the Dallas Cowboys. You don't say no.
If you, back to the texting your friends to bet.
Uh-huh.
Do the friends get in trouble?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a guy that's on trial.
Yeah, you're stealing.
The one who is making the bets?
Yeah, that's
the guy that's on trial.
That's stealing. You're a thief. So yeah,
you know how much has probably happened and just never been uncovered?
Yeah, but they're pretty good at this stuff these days, man. When you got like $26 bet on your props for the season, and then all of a sudden you got people flowing in, putting $1,000 bets on your under props and stuff. Yeah, that's gonna raise some red flags.
Yeah, you also don't do it through regular text messages, ding dongs. You do it through like Signal and shit. You know what I mean? Like try to encrypt that stuff a little bit.
And they're probably out partying with their winnings that night.
Sebs, how does it make you feel about your bet on Sunday night?
I love it.
I saw this and I thought of you.
The bet's in, man. Ravens
all the way. You're on the Ravens?
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves the Ravens.
Teased him up while they were still an underdog. Let's go.
Okay.
They're both good. I mean, they both.
Yeah.
But I just think the Ravens are better than them in every facet of the game.
Not at home.
I'm fine with them playing in the cold. That don't bother me.
I'm probably going to end up betting the Ravens. Like I told you, probably end up betting the Ravens, but betting the Bills to win the Super Bowl. Just because I do think the NFL really wants the Ravens to win this one. But it is going to be nasty weather.
The Ravens get cold as shit in Baltimore, too.
They don't play outdoors.
Baltimore?
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Bet me. Look it up right now. Baltimore Stadium's outside.
I built that stadium.
No, you fucking didn't. Baltimore Stadium.
Don't let him. He just realized 2 seconds after he said it that.
He's full of shit.
I have never seen a snow game. I have never seen a snow game in Baltimore. Never.
Dude, last week he was coming off the field putting the jacket on every time he came off the field.
Baltimore's outdoors, Will.
That's not a snow game.
It's an outdoor stadium. It gets cold as shit.
I'll still take the Bills in Buffalo in the snow.
Yeah. Ravens are winning.
If you're out in the snow, what do you want? You want a Buffalo or you want a Raven?
I want a Raven to fly out of that shit.
Nope. Raven ain't going to carry your ass out of there. You get on the back of that
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Big Raven, dude. It's a big Raven.
Yeah, and while he's flying, you're going to freeze to death. Meanwhile, you get snuggled up next to that furry buffalo. Stay warm.
Yeah. Those buffaloes are such peaceful creatures.
They are.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Buku. That's right, Buku. Baltimore did get a dome. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Built that thing last week.
Can you believe the Bills are building a new stadium and it's not going to like have a retractable roof or anything? It's just going to be an outdoor stadium.
Yeah, that's smart. That is smart. They're
now,
building
the fans
it.
Are going to be covered.
Yeah, they're building it like in a creative way that helps. Like if it snows, they'll be able to melt the snow and do all that stuff.
So it looks like a soccer stadium, kind of.
Hey, our boy.
No, where's this get going?
JMU, baby.
Oh man, he's gonna go tarnish the legacy of James Madison.
Wonder how much he got paid for it.
Garbage. What a quitter. This guy's a quitter. He quit on his brothers, man. What a bum.
Hey, they still had a good season.
Yeah, he's a bum though.
Dude, okay. The House voted on this bill yesterday. And I also hate the name of these stupid bills because it's usually always the opposite of what the bill says. It says like Protect Your Freedoms Act. It's not that. But anyways, the House voted on a bill yesterday basically saying biological males can't play female sports. Okay.
Can you believe our government, this is really like a thing?
First of all, the fact that they have to focus on this shit is insane. But also, too, so the bill is they don't want biological males. So the trans men.
They don't want dudes born with ding dings playing women's sports, is what they're saying.
Common sense. I feel like 90% of the country agrees with that. You got 10% that are just lunatics.
And
I feel like 90% of the country can be like, yeah, we probably shouldn't have males playing in women's sports. Yet 206 Democrats voted no on this. It's just insane.
Listen, 99.99% of people who watch sports agree with this bill. The 10% you're talking about they're the sports haters.
Everybody that voted against this or whatever, the people that are on the wrong side of this, they haven't laced up a pair of cleats their entire fucking life.
But here's the thing, like, so those 206 Democrats that voted against it, that's not representing what the people they represent. That's not representing their values. Because I guarantee you, if you took a vote on this, it would pass overwhelmingly. I bet you every single one, outside of maybe some crazy weird district.
That's why politics suck, dude.
I know. I'm just saying they don't represent the people. Term limits, get them out of there. Bye-bye.
It's nonsense.
This made me sad yesterday. Abdul Carter says it's his dream to play for the Eagles. It makes sense because he goes to Penn State, right? So he wants to play for the Eagles.
Yeah.
But I want him on the Patriots.
The Eagles ain't going to be able to take him.
I know.
High enough for that.
No, but it makes me sad that he didn't say I want to go play for the Patriots.
Did you see the updated odds on Cam Ward as the number 1 pick?
Oh, is he the favorite now?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Travis Hunter dropped down to the 3rd, and he's like plus money, like big plus money.
Dude, if I'm the Titans, I'd trade that number 1 pick.
I think I agree. Like, this is not a good quarterback draft at all.
No, you trade that number 1 pick, you get a haul, you let these ding-dongs figure it out. You bring in a veteran dude. You can bring in a good quarterback. You can even trade for one of these older veteran guys.
Get you like a Joe Flacco just for a year.
Just do what the Bears did. Trade the pick and get the damn Titans pick, or get whoever you trade. We get their pick for next year, like the Bears did with the Panthers. And when you know that team's going to suck again and they wind up giving you the first overall pick again, then just take Arch Manning next year.
Here's what the Titans should do. They should trade the 1 pick, get a haul for it because someone's going to fall in love with one of these quarterbacks and trade you for it, and then go sign Sam Darnold. There you go.
Yeah.
There's worse quarterbacks you can have.
Okay? That's true.
Sam Darnold, not as good as his peak that we saw this season, but also I think he's not as good as what people thought his floor was. I think his floor has been raised a little bit. Guy can go out there and win you some games. He won 14 of them this year. You know what I mean?
And you might be able to get him at a good price, like on a because he wants to sign a long-term contract. But I don't
Well, that's
think
what I'm saying. That 4 years,
money.
$160 million is fair. That's fair. That's not expensive for quarterbacks nowadays. Yes. It's the NFL. These quarterbacks always get that money because these teams are desperate. When you actually look through where Sam Darnold was, I think by QBR, he was like number 14. You start going down the list of who's behind him, there's not that many people that you would take over him. Like there's a few, there's a handful, and then it's like, yeah, he's definitely a starting quarterback in the league. So if you're the Titans, trade down, go sign him. You can get out of that contract very easy. You're in rebuild mode anyways. He gets paid. And if he ends up sucking, doesn't matter. That helps you out for the next couple of years because you're in rebuild mode.
Yeah, and it's not like you signed a Kirk Cousins.
Oh, God.
That's the worst contract that I can think of in a while.
Yeah. Somebody's going to do the same thing with Sam Darnold.
Except he's not injured. He just sees ghosts.
Yeah, he's just not very good.
The Patriots special teams unit finished the season 90.3 PFF grade, second highest grade in the NFL.
Well, and you're on the field a lot.
Yeah, but we're executing at a high level. Let's go.
High level.
Every AFC championship game since 2011 has featured the Patriots or the Chiefs.
That's a long time.
That's a long ass time.
14 years. See that math I did there?
Well done.
Proud of you.
Yep.
Some of them featured both of them.
Yep, those were exciting.
I was having a blast.
I bet you were.
God, look at the AI picture.
Love it. Love it.
Looks good.
Looks good. I got to tell you guys something about a product that I love. Got it right here. Actually, I got to take my vitamins today. Got to take my vitamins from our good friends over at BeNaked.com. That's a Rumble exclusive company. Let me tell you about them. In today's society, it's tough to be a man in a world dominated by overly masculine liberal women. That's just not how it's meant to be. Everywhere we look, gender neutral this product or made for her that product. That is why we started a company that embodies the ethos of men's life matters too, with products that aren't designed to be gender neutral or used by people with pronouns. Or our products at Rumble are designed and built for men by men, period. So if you struggle with low energy, mood swings, or hair loss, or if you need to perform better at the gym, maybe in bed, and recover quicker after, throw out all those other garbage supplements and try animal organs. They're traditionally the most nutrient-rich supplements on the planet. But our bison organs are a step above. The grass-fed, non-vaccinated bison are a species where the weak are allowed to die and only the strong survive. So here's our commitment to you. From men who have real confidence in their products, try this today, and if you don't like it, fine, return it for a refund. Go to BeNaked.com. Use the promo code STUDIO, that's STUDIO. Get 15% off your order today, right here. This is them. I'm going to take my animal organs right now. My little 6 cap. Look at my day going. I got to get out of here so my wife doesn't see me. When I take these, looking extra manly around the house, and she just can't keep her hands off me. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That's how we ended up with 5 kids. Go to BeNaked.com. Use promo code STUDIO today. Get 15% off your animal organs today. Boo.
Yeah. You're a damn fool.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
What? It's true.
He says that's how we end up with 5 kids.
It is how we end up with 5 kids. Start taking these animal organs, just walking around. She's just, gosh, look at you.
Just grunting like Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, you take those animal organs, baby. This is going to be you later today.
Actual footage.
You need to find the clip where he's talking about, that's my machine. That's my machine, baby.
What you guys want to talk about? We got a few minutes left of the show. Oh my God. Okay, never mind. I gotta show you this. I sent this to my buddy Cole. My buddy Cole's a big Bills fan, right? Mm-hmm. I said, this is your life goal. This should be your life goal. This couple got married recently. I don't know if it was yesterday. The groom surprised his bride during their vows with tickets to the Sunday's Bills versus Ravens playoff game.
That's a pretty good present.
That is a good present.
Bills fan. And I go, you need look at her. Now, at first, I'm like, is she upset because they got like honeymoon plans or something like that? Like, just she.
She's so excited. That's how I feel too. When I this, by the way.
God, I need a wife like that.
That's what Cole said. He goes, "Where do I find women like that?" I go, "They're drunk at the game right now, waiting."
Yeah, they're hammered right now, shoveling snow.
Yeah, get over there.
Yeah,
I see it when I go to a baseball game. Usually, there's like maybe 2 girls together that came and they're just eating a hot dog, drinking a beer. I'm like, man, that's so hot. That's so hot that they chose to come to a baseball game together and just have a beer and a hot dog and watch.
Absolutely.
That's
Ripper gonna be down in Daytona this weekend. Anything to do down there? I'm sure you can. I ain't been to Daytona in some years, man.
You could probably. There's a beach there. I bet you could tour like the Daytona racetrack.
Yep, you go check out the racetrack and stuff, man. There's a bunch of cool stuff there. They usually do some tours and things like that. They got that Richard Petty driving experience usually, where you can go, you let somebody drive. I don't know how much you pay for all that and stuff. I know my dad did it back in the day. You go ride the cars around the track, shit like that. You usually have somebody drive you around and all that stuff. There's a lot of stuff to do down there, man. I ain't been in some years, but there's a lot of stuff you can do down there.
I feel like Daytona is one of the nicest beaches in Florida for vacation, for sure.
It's always cool. You can drive on it, man. It's one of the few beaches you can still drive on. Drive your car out onto it, park your car, and all that stuff. I guess you could still do that. I know that was the big thing for a while.
But it's not on the Gulf of America side though, right? It's on the.
No, it's not on the Gulf of America side. It's on the coast, man.
Okay.
Yep.
I like the coast versus. I don't like the Gulf side.
I've just always been more of a coast guy. I've been to the Gulf a few times, but I've always been more on the coastal side.
A lot of the Gulf cities are kind of, I don't want to say dirty. I don't know. I just like that whole like.
Wow, Stabs.
North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida. North Carolina has good beaches. It's just not warm there all the time.
Okay, I'm going to leave this up to you guys. I need a shower real quick. While I shower, we can either end the show now or you guys can be a man of the people. Maybe run through what do we got in top 25 college basketball today, maybe NBA games, hockey. What do you guys want to talk about? It's up to you.
I don't know, man. I think we should go ahead and wrap this thing up today.
Not a man of the people.
I am a man of the people. I'm just moving slow this morning.
I'm hungry. I mean, I'm
Jesus. Pick is in. Kirk says it's over. That's it. That's a show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I tried for you.
Well, we're giving them some time back. That's what they say on the conference calls at the end.
Mm-hmm.
We're giving you some time. We're giving you some time back.
They gave you time back last night by not doing pump the brakes. They're not 10 minutes.
I was here at 4:58.
Our guy didn't set it up. He didn't set it up.
I was here.
Bullshit.
Yep, ready to go. He didn't set it up.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I was too busy.
Did you get fixed yet?
No, my wife did.
Okay.
You kidding me?
What up, Derp? How you doing, sir?
Up there shooting blanks.
Not me, no. Still live ammo. Just there's no target.
I'm 40. I'll turn 41 this year, so I might have some line. I might just at this point in life just need a child, you know what I'm saying? Whoever I can get pregnant.
Dude, don't run. You don't want to do that. You got to do it with the right one. Trust me. Yeah, do it with the right one.
Yeah. Careful what you wish for, bro. I'm just saying.
You're about to enter into a world of chaos. And
do you want to know one of the main reasons why I haven't had children?
Why?
I'm afraid some lady's going to take me for everything on child support.
Oh, they will.
They will. She might.
100%.
That's real life shit.
I know. I fear it.
It's worth it, though. It's worth those little rascals.
I mean, says someone who's been taken for everything in child support over there. Now, God forbid that ever happened. You'd be screwed because you have so many damn kids. They'd have to cap you after like 4 kids.
Dude, it doesn't matter. It's like I already am, because you know how much 5 kids cost?
Oh, I know. Your Costco weekly trips are like $700.
It wouldn't change a bit for me, other than I'll be.
That's why you had to drain the Prize Picks account, because you're getting short on money at the Costco trips, because the girls
Girls
are going up,
diapers,
man.
Need those diapers. Damn, these kids
What up,
shit
JB?
all over the place.
See, B. McCormick, that's right, buddy. It's a fear of men, man. The women have put this fear in us men. You see it
Anyways,
too often.
He says, I can't see Jerry Jones hiring a black coach. I don't think he would. Yeah.
That is kind of a good point, but Deion's a Cowboys guy.
Yeah, I think it's because Deion is a Cowboys guy. People are talking about, like, what's his name? Brian Flores. And I'm like, first of all, I don't see the personalities matching there.
No.
I don't think he put up with Jerry just telling him all this shit. But anyways, we got to wrap things up because I got shower before I head out to work. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been fun. We'll catch you tomorrow morning at 4:30 a.m. where you're going to get the latest and greatest going on in the sports world, plus Shannon Sharp grunts. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. All right. But until then,
good luck.
Good gambling.
And game on.